Good morning, this is Alan from both sides of the pond, and I'm just currently driving along US 93 through Nevada. I got a delivery going to Washington, ice cream to Washington from Henderson, Nevada. So ice cream made in a hot state, delivered to a cold state, which, yeah. So it's cold this morning, look at that, brrr, 19 degrees, considering that I've never seen any temperatures below 75 is the coldest for the last 6 months or so. Then 19 degrees is, yeah, chilly. So it tells me and tells everybody that the winter is arriving. Snow chains, weather shutdowns, high winds, snow, ice, freezing rain, we've got them all coming. Well, this is a beautiful road, I've got to say. Never done this one before. Looking at the map, I had a few options. This was the shortest route. Could have went up 15, but you know, to Salt Lake City, then come back, hit 80, 84. However, it was an extra 100 miles. So this is a truck route, and I figured we'll give it a go. My problem was, like, I couldn't find it. There was one truck stop, which was the Loves, which is where I stayed last night, which is a little bit shorter than I wanted to go, but as long as I get 600 miles today, then I'm still on target to make my delivery time. So, did the math, worked it all out. This was a good route. Now that I've traveled further today, I see that there are rest areas here. You know, they're nothing flash or anything like that. Basically, it's a bit of tarmac at the side of the road. Doesn't look as though there's any facilities. But at the end of the day, all you want is something to park your vehicle safely and not be a sitting duck, or be in a sitting duck scenario. So yeah, it's a great little road. I recommend it. You know, it's really, really pretty, very scenic, beautiful mountains there. Sun's just come up. If you look over here, you know, we got the mountains over there as well. Try and keep my finger away from the lanes. It's not always easy. So yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful here. And these are the roads and routes, especially when you're doing it for the first time, that really make this job so pleasant, so absolutely pleasant. And you can see my truck there, the shadow of my truck. Sun's just coming up over the mountains there. But yeah, these are the sort of jobs that really, 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 really make your day and your job a pleasant one. You know, much more nicer than going up, say, 75 and 95 and being stuck in traffic in Washington and Philadelphia and New York City and all that, you know. These definitely are the routes that make me happy to be a trucker, and I won't be seeing shippers for a while, because big shout out to my DM at Night Transportation, Tina. I got a new DM about 2 weeks ago, and she's awesome. She's been getting me some great deliveries. She knows I like the West Coast, so she's been giving me some east to west and west to east runs. Keeps the job full of variety, full of interest. Previously, I was just really getting stuck on the East Coast, just really round about Atlanta. I was on 285 constantly, and it was driving me nuts because I can't stand 285. It's a driving time eater, you know. Every time you hit it, you get stuck in traffic and you're losing all your driving time and you're making no money. So to be on roads like this, I mean, as you can see for yourself, there's virtually no traffic. It's awesome. Just keep it trucking, get them miles going round and earning money, and at the same time just enjoying the scenery. Unfortunately, you know, I don't really ever have much time to pull over and you know, just soak it all in. I try and make my 10-hour breaks in scenic locations if I can, if I know the areas, so I can take in the beauty of America, but it's not always possible. So a lot of the scenery I see is just from my truck window as I'm driving past. But yeah, just gorgeous. It's just breathtaking scenery. So US 93, I picked it up. It's just coming out of Las Vegas. There's a Love's truck stop. I can't remember the turn off, the exit number, but there's a Love's truck stop there. And I've been to the truck stop a few times. I did a 34-hour reset. It's just on the east side of Vegas, about 10 miles out. But I did a 34-hour reset there once, and there's this road that goes up into the mountains, and I wondered where, you know, where it went, and I could have looked at a map. But anyway, it was at US 93, and it really is a pretty nice road. And then, as I say, you get so far along, and you've got the options of doing I-15, but this is a much nicer route. Traffic's very light. It's not really, it's all straight, and it's not up and down the mountain, so you're losing time going up and down mountain passes and things like that. Or it hasn't been for me so far. I don't know what's up ahead, but I'm going to keep going up here until I pick up 84, and then head to Washington, which is where my delivery's going, as I said previously. But it's starting out to be a beautiful morning. That cold air was, at this point, it's refreshing, I got to say. You know, being in Florida, you always look forward to the summer's ending and the temperatures dropping a little bit, you know, getting rid of all that humidity and moisture and heat, and then you get these cool days and it's just refreshing. Well, it was a cool morning this morning. It was so refreshing, but you soon get sick of it, especially when it starts to drop near zero and you're at the diesel pump and you're filling your tank up and you're freezing cold, and it's just miserable. But as we're just starting to hit the fall and winter, at the moment it's still refreshing. I'm not sick of it yet, but I know I will do. So don't know what I'm doing next, but considering taking a 34-hour reset when I'm up in Washington, and then I've got home time coming, so I'm kind of got my fingers crossed that my DML Tina, who's awesome, will get me a load from Washington to Florida. That's a dream load. That's about 3,000 miles. That's the sort of load you always want. I had a 2,700 mile load 2 weeks ago. That was from picked up near San Francisco, and that one went to North Carolina, Henderson, North Carolina, actually. So, but anyway, beautiful morning. I'm not going to bore you any further. You have a great day. This is Alan from both sides of the pond on US 93. It's the 29th of September 2021. The year's nearly over. Yet another year. God, they go so quick when you get old. All right, take it easy, folks.